Hello everybody! Today we are using the worst guns in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I am happy to be here. I had dental surgery. Beware of a man with 2 dental surgeries in 1 month in a profession where you have to speak to survive. We missed lock-in October. But don't worry, I'm here for no non-upload November, boys. And don't forget, coming up, give me a minute, let me think about it. Destroy your algorithm December. There we go, something along those lines. Let's go through and get our nice little early zombie kills. I've been trying to grind a little bit. As you see, I do have the dual wield unlocked on what I believe is the worst weapon. We're going to explain why that is. But first, I do have dual wield unlocked. I've been working on the camo grind, which is a little bit of why I say it's the worst. But again, we're going to get there. But right quick at the beginning of the video, I do have to do the boring YouTube stuff of, guys, if you're excited for Black Ops 6 content, all of that style of stuff, or if you want variety uploads, check out Apothos Unbound. Anyways, a little plug there. But guys, if you could please like, comment, subscribe, it really does help out the channel a ton, and I bet a few of you guys have been watching for a while. Maybe my videos pop up in your algorithm every now and then. Maybe you're not subscribed. Maybe YouTube unsubscribed you. I have genuinely, I'm not even joking, because I thought this was fake. I think it's just people forget, and then they think they did. But I have people say they swore they were subscribed and they didn't, and they're pretty sure YouTube unsubscribed them. I don't know, but if you want to check, it would mean a lot to me. Why are these guns the worst in the game? Number one, pistols in this game for some reason have horrendous damage. I don't know why. It's kind of stupid considering we have Pack-a-Punch tiers and weapon rarity tiers. There's no reason for one class of weapons to be so much worse. But whenever like assault rifles and SMGs have like 30 bullets in the magazine and take 1 to 2 shots to kill to the head, and then pistols take 2 shots to kill to the head. Now I have extended mag 2 attachment on this. So if I'm saying 30 bullets in an assault rifle or SMG, if that was extended mag 2, that'd be like 50 bullets. Okay, also we don't have much ammo in the reserves here, but so that in itself is pretty difficult. Just like the pistols are just bad in this game, flat out. I don't know why they made them so bad, but they did. Pack-a-Punch, the balance levels out a bit. That's where we get into the camo grind. Obviously, a big part of Black Ops 6 progression is going to be going on that camo grind, all of that fun stuff, right? Pistols need critical kills. All of them need critical kills. This is the Mustang and Sally, except it's in reality like the Sally and something because Treyarch's cowardice. They're scared. They're scared, but you need critical headshots. This becomes an explosive weapon. Fun fact, it's a little hard to get an explosive weapon with headshots. I saw a post on Reddit, the COD Zombies Reddit, talking about how like if you're going for the camo on this, just exfil it like round 16. Get dead shot by doing the trick or play on Terminus. If you don't know the trick, I can show you what it is if you don't mind me using a different style of gun, which we will. I reckon I will end up showing you guys what it is. If I can even do it properly, though, to be fair, I don't even know if I'll be able to. But you can't really get critical kills while they're Pack-a-Punch, so it makes the camo grind really hard on. So they have less than great damage off the top for the early game. And then the strategy I've seen people actually say is like, don't even use these guns, use a different gun, and then buy it off the wall right there, and just every time you get an insta-kill, just go for the critical headshots there and do it passively. Because you can't. It's so hard to get critical kills while using an explosive weapon. It really is. Really is. Oh, guys, I don't even know how to show you. I have Perkaholic equipped. We need to use Perkaholic because there's a Dark Ops challenge for using a Perkaholic and then instantly going down. Luckily in this game we can use 3 Gobblegums. I like using, I'll explain each of my Gobblegums and why I like using it at the beginning. Or not at the beginning, but once the time comes for it, or whenever I get it. So the reason I like Temporal Gift is because you get to activate it. So whenever you see like a double points drop, you can activate your Temporal Gift then you get a minute-long double points instead of just 30 seconds. And points are so insanely, you are so point-starved in this game. Points are so incredibly significant. I also have what I think are pretty decent attachments on this gun. Now, I didn't opt for the headshot multiplier because I'm not right now going for headshots. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to be going just for highest round. Not highest round, but just rounds, I guess. Probably my average 15, 20. We'll see how quickly it goes. You can also melee this, by the way, and give us a bag of chips. Beautiful. Now, I will say, I love playing like this. Big old FOV. You get to see more around you. You know where the zombies are coming from better. But look, I understand this might be a little jarring to you guys. So for right now, I'm going to keep it classic, keep it casual, and play in first person. But I do really enjoy every time I'm playing like solo. And look, I connect, like I have a little cloud device I connect to my computer, so I end up playing on controller a lot. And I love playing in third person where I'm just playing on the And now I have a Logitech G Cloud, but I did have, and I still do have, now my wife uses a hacked Nintendo Switch that has Android running on it, and an app called Moonlight, which uses like the GeForce Now app or another app called Sunshine, which her computer has an AMD graphics card, so we use Sunshine on that, and then I use just Moonlight and then GeForce Experience on. Well, look, it doesn't matter. Regardless, you can have handheld devices that connect to your computer and just be able to play it from wherever you want. So I really am a big fan of that. I like being able to just like lay down and chill while playing, because if you can't really like lay down and play COD normally, right? Because if it's on your TV, you have to like crank your head sideways, unless I guess your TV's like in front of you and you have like, if you're in your bedroom, yeah, that works, I guess, but I've not had to set up like that and I don't even know how long. Also, man, the early ammo on these things is a little bit rough, eh? And again, these things aren't like horrendously bad. Once they're pack-a-punched and like you're just going for kills, it's actually pretty dang good. But the reason why the early game doesn't seem too bad right now is, for one, I'm just goated with the sticks, what can I say? But I do have a lot of attachments. I have the dual attachment, all this stuff, which does help quite a bit. We have Temporal Gift active now. I've not been hitting the Gobble Gum because I have ADHD and I'm a monster who can't remember a single thing that goes on around him, but I do know that we need Perkaholic. Again, the reason we need Perkaholic is so I can instantly take it down for a Dark Ops challenge, which I wanted to do on a video. We will take anywhere but here for a get out of jail free card. It's also the reason why I run Aether Shroud. I like having get out of jail free cards because zombies in this game are aggressive, which at first was a little tough to get used to, but I'm quite the big fan of now. And you might be wondering, Apothos, why aren't you opening the map at all? But the reality is, this is just a pretty dang good training area, and I like to go through and open it all. Normally I would use Rampage Inducer, but I wanted the first few episodes on Black Ops 6 not to instantly start, you know, rushing to round. I think we'll end up going to like maybe round 25 or 30 for this game with Rampage Inducer. I know Rampage Inducer might give less kills or less XP per kill, or it might reduce the amount of gobblegums you're getting, but I like the zombies spawning faster because the zombies also run faster, they group up easier, it's quite nice. I end up enjoying the feeling of playing with Rampage Inducer on more than without, but whenever you're using really crappy early guns, it does make it a lot harder. It also doesn't give you as much time for gobblegum. Also, you can keep meleeing that machine over there, by the way. Who's keeping score is amazing. We didn't get much out of our Temporal Gift because it was the Vermin round, which I really hate they call it Vermin, because the Vermin's supposed to be the name for all of them, but now it's like, if I say Sharpie, you don't super know, like, you know the general idea of what I'm talking about. Most of the time it is a Sharpie, but I might whip out, like, I don't even know. Do they have this Big, I'm pretty sure, or Bic? Is it Bic or Big? Whatever, the other brand that has, like, some markers and stuff. I might whip that out. You know, I might say you need a Band-Aid. You want My Little Pony or Transformers, you say My Little Pony. And I'm pulling out great value My Little Pony bandages. Those aren't Band-Aids, you know? If I say Vermin, you don't know if I'm talking about Vermin or Vermin. It's because technically, like, Hellhound is considered Vermin. It's a whole thing. I've talked about this before in a video. I have a whole episode that I make a joke calling the one where Apothos thinks he's autistic, okay? And there was this, I don't typically watch VTubers, but I was looking for a GIF, and I don't really watch VTubers. Not that anything's wrong with them, it's just, I just don't watch them, I guess, I don't know. But regardless, I was looking for a GIF, and I saw one as this VTuber wearing a hat saying undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure. And I'm saying if I ever use a face cam, I'm going to find a hat like that. I'm just going to wear it. Because that's like story of my life right there. Undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure. I've said this before. You know, you understand, I genuinely like have autistic friends. They're some of my best friends in my life. They've been tested. That's just part of their life. And nothing wrong with that. Like I think some of the best people I know are autistic. It's not like I mean, like, I'm trying to think the best way to word it, because I'm sure it impacts them in their own lives, and I'm sure it causes things they have to struggle with, but I've never heard them complain about being autistic. Yeah, I complain about having ADHD and how much it has a negative impact on my life because I can't remember what I'm doing half the time, yada yada, right? And it's really frustrating. But they don't care. They don't care that, you know, maybe they don't have the best social skills in the world, and I don't care. We get along just great. We're best friends, right? So if social skills weren't a part of it, I'd be 100% convinced I'm autistic. And my buddy sent me this thing. It was like the 2 types of autistic people. And again, none of this is derogatory. Let me make this clear. I'm not... There is none of this that is even in the closest to be considered that. If you consider any of this that, then I don't know. That's more of a reflection on you, I think. But it was like the 2 types of autistic people. And one person's like screaming in the car at the other person. And it's like a VTuber like singing. And then it's like the ghost image of like the guy just sitting in the car looking. I'm like, that's true. That's generally me, like in me, my ways. If there is like, if you can be autistic and have social skills, I think I'm there, undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure. And I asked my buddy, I said, which one do you think I am? I've always imagined myself the strong and silent type. And he said, yeah, nice try, Yapperino, for a career. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, if I ever do a face cam, you know I'm wearing that. And the reason I say it is because of how anal I can be with things. But I don't know. The thing is, it's weird because I see like online what they say are the symptoms of like autism and stuff. I'm like, I think that's me. I think that's me. And I haven't, you might think, well, you know, people, you just like, and I've talked about this before, I hate people who just think they have something for attention. This is going back to the Apollo thinks he has autism episode. This is the same kind of conversation I had. I was referred to get an ADHD diagnosis back in 2018, and I didn't because I was like, there's no world I have ADHD. People like me don't have ADHD, you know, and it took 3 years before I finally got a diagnosis. Went through 3 months of testing, and boom, bada bing. And the medicine's one of the greatest things in my life. It helps me so much. But the thing is, I had to do a big test, and they recommended other tests for me to do. One of the tests recommended me to like get. One of the things they recommended me to get tested for was OCD, and I don't even know what symptoms of OCD are, so I've never pursued that. But nowhere on the list was autism. So I don't know, because I have no social skill issues, but maybe, I've talked before, I think a lot of symptoms of ADHD and autism overlap. And that was the whole episode. That's kind of what the episode was about, was the symptoms overlap. But maybe we should get back to Black Ops 6. I'm sorry. Yapperino for a career Reno, bro. Ah, man. By the way, upload schedule, although do not hold me to it, because we all know how I am with upload schedules. Part of me has a mindset to just never even say I'm going to have an upload schedule, but I like trying to keep myself on this schedule, but I don't like if I mess up, because then I feel bad, even though you guys don't care. Like, it's weird. But, I need to get the Perkaholic still. But I do plan to upload on main channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then variety channel will be every weekday or every day. Yet to be determined. Man, the game does not want to give me the Perkaholic, huh? Arsenal Accelerator is kind of useless. I'm actually going to go ahead and just pop it because I need a slot open and I don't want to use my other stuff yet, basically. What do we need to do? We have enough salvage where we can upgrade to rare, our main weapon. We can start buying some perks, armor upgrade as well. I think what we'll look for... What was that noise? I think what we'll look for is the armor upgrade and the weapon upgrade. We should have enough to get both. Yes, magnificent. And then I do have some augments unlocked, so I actually really want to show off the PhD augment I have and the Brainer augment I have, because I love the Brainer augment. I think I've heard that Cryo Freeze is really good, but I really like the Brainer augment I have, especially once I'm able to combine it with the Elemental Pop augment. It's basically like turning zombies into monkey bombs, and it's really, really fun and cool. I don't know how it's going to work with an explosive weapon. I also just need PhD in general because we are using an explosive weapon. I should have thought about that, but I didn't, so... for shame, minus... Well, it's not -2, because -2 is like whenever your joke doesn't land, right? But it is A-okay. Yeah, but I've been grinding a lot. I think my style of content I'm going to do is basically I just want to use like specific types of weapons. Oh, I need to get the dead shot thing as well, don't I? We need to make a crawler. Okay, let me think about how I want to do this. You know, we might wait. I mean, we don't even need dead shot. I want to show you guys at least how to get it, but I need a crawler, but not over here is the thing. Okay, we have enough zombies to the side. They shouldn't, like, run to me super quickly. So I want to see, is it, no. Oh, Gobblegum Stash is full. Oh, Arsenal Accelerator is still running. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the Perkaholic thing in a bit. I really don't want to buy perks until we have the Perkaholic, because I have to lose it anyways, right, whenever I go down. I get to keep 3, though, I think. I wonder what 3 perks they'll let me keep. Anyways, let's do this little dead shot trick. If you don't know about this Easter egg, I will say I can't do this Easter egg on controller. I think I'm just too old. I'm not good at using controller. I can't use like high precision weapons. I can't play multiplayer on controller. I just cannot do it. But I can do this on keyboard and mouse, and I can play multiplayer on keyboard and mouse. I might end up uploading some multiplayer content to the variety channel. Not the main channel. The main channel is, this is why I have the variety channel, right? And I love the variety channel. Variety channel, oh, my favorite thing. I want to make you into a crawler. Okay. Alright. Okay. How doth I go about making crawlers? Because I really would like to, otherwise we're going to be a little rushed for time. Alright, come on, you 3. I'm going to hope just one of you turns into a crawler, and I'll be very happy. Love to see it. You just love whenever things work out for you. All right, big guy, come over here. Slowly, but can I slow you down? Does the old trick still work? You hit me once, do you slow down a little? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Okay. 5 cans over here. 1, I missed. Okay, hold up. We didn't mess up yet. We We reload. We only have... Wait, we have 4 bullets? We're supposed to have 5 bullets. Why do I only have 4? Are the attachments random? Do I have, like, quick mag and not... Okay. There's 5 cans. I don't know how we're going to use only 4 bullets, but... 1, 2, 3. Reload. 4, 5. Boom, bada bing. That's how you do it. There is a pretty harsh time limit. We got pretty decently lucky there. But, yeah, that's how you get Deadshot Daiquiri. Looky there. Fun. I try to, like, always show off little things like that. In the future, I probably won't do it. I'll just say, if you guys don't know, there is an Easter egg over here where you can shoot the things. I like doing those little Easter eggs. I love that kind of stuff. And the one where you can, like, use like a grenade or something and blow up something like over here. I don't know exactly what it is. It's like something... Oh, right here. Is that it? Did that work? Is our bodies just going to start falling? Yeah, bodies that drop stuff now just start falling if you hit that with an explosive. You can either use it with a grenade, or you can just shoot it if you have the... what was this called? What was Treyarch a coward for? Sally in 4th. Which I guess is like Sally 4th? I don't know. Hey, maybe we should get PhD. You guys like PhD? And this actually lets me show off the augment, which I wanted it. I don't have enough money. I hear a mangler. I can tell by the mini-map he's a mangler and not elite, because manglers are considered special enemies. Meanwhile, the... I'm going to down myself because I don't have PhD. Manglers are considered specials. Meanwhile, abominations and... What are they called? Amalgams. Amalgams are considered elite enemies. Did I say manglers are elite? No, manglers are special. Amalgams and abominations are elite. There. Ooh, trouble getting that one out. Look, give me a little bit of time to get back in the groove of things. Oh, but my style of Cold War Con, I think it's just going to be like me using specific weapons and maybe slightly cringe clickbait things like, oh, this is the worst weapon, although I would never be seen doing that. There we go. Gobblegum finally deactivated. Can I make a koala, pretty please? Thank you. Oh, let me show you the thing. So if you tactical sprint, well, they're supposed to get pushed out of the way and they didn't. How does it work exactly? I don't know how exactly it works. It works really good with stamina up, though, because with stamina up, that's not exactly how it goes. It's stamina up time. I don't know exactly, but you end up getting another tactical sprint, so you're able to just kind of knock zombies out of your way. We also, oh, I can show you guys another cool trick I saw. Perkaholic, beautiful. I need to go down the moment I use this, so we're gonna hold on to this for just a minute. We'll use it at the beginning of next round. But the trick I saw, I'm gonna do this right, is you can use the other Perkaholic or the other PhD augment I have to kind of get like a Giga slide over this. Hold. How does one slide? You have to be sprinting and then you use that, right? So can I like... Right, and then... Maybe they patched it. You're supposed to be able to like launch. Because I'm like doing it-ish. I'm not launching. Hold up. I swore you're supposed to launch. I'm guessing they patched it. That's my assumption here. Hold. Try one more time. No. Hold. I'm not one of the movement kids, okay? I might be added up, but I'm not one of the movement kids. I talk about this. I wish everyone's like, oh, this guy's on Adderall, stamp 24 hours a day, recording, you know, a ton. You know, it makes them a god again. It's like, man, I wish my Adderall did that to me. I'm like barely functioning on it, man. Whenever I'm off it, it's a bad time. It's a bad time. It's like, I mean, that's why I got diagnosed, right? Because I was struggling. It's not like the Adderall caused it. Let's make that clear. Okay, so what I want to do is get a lot of these together, use my Perkaholic, and then just go down. So Perkaholic used, and I want to go down. And did I get it? I'm worried. Dying wish. Well, that was a waste. There we go. Get down within 10 seconds of using a Perkaholic. We did it. We kept PhD, Deadshot, and Stamina, which are actually all really good perks, except actually Deadshot. Deadshot's really good, but not necessarily useful for what we're going for here. Also, guys, how do we feel about Rampage Inducer? How do we feel about it? So I kind of do want to use it. I need some points. I need these rounds to go quicker. I need a lot of things. Also, I've noticed that even though like explosives are really good, they're really bad for taking down abominations and amalgams. Like, I don't know why. High damage single target weapons are way worse than just like using an SMG or anything on the amalgams. I think it's because the heads can take more damage or something before. I don't know. That's just my experience. It could be wrong. It could be purely anecdotal and entirely incorrect. I don't know. We are going to end up using my for anywhere but heroes on 4. I need to remember that. Did I turn on the rampage inducer? Or did I just like walk up to it, say what up, and then walk away? No, we're good. Now this does help a lot with the rounds going quicker and everything, which is obviously part of why I want to use it. We will be popping my double points, and then what? And then what? What next? Yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I think I am going to make a lot of Black Ops 6 content. I don't want to leave the other games behind, but for right now, I'm just having a ton of fun. I want to record stuff I'm having a ton of fun, because I really do want to go on the Nebula grind as well. I think the Nebula grind will be really fun. Also, at least a part of using Gobblegums in this game is like how it spawns in front of you. It takes forever to spawn in front of you. I hate it. I hate it so much, but at least we can get a lot of points here. I think Abomination will spawn next round or on round 15. Now, explosives are pretty dang good for taking out, like, the Manglers. I just wish they were better for taking out the Abominations. They have such high damage reduction if their head's not open, but then, like, one bullet pops their head, but then it's like, well, now what? You know? You just have to wait, and then the next one, it's like, you just kill them way quicker, anecdotally, by using, non-explosive single-target weapon. But that's how she goes. That's how she goes. I hope you guys are excited for Black Ops 6 content. If you have any suggestions, anything fun to do in it, let me know. Easter eggs off the table. I would say that. Main Easter eggs, I don't care to make videos on. Nor will I, because they don't interest me. I did the Liberty Falls Easter egg. I will be doing the Terminus one, but just not in videos. It's not the fun part to me. I like doing challenges. Yeah, I'm down to use like a common rarity weapon as far as I can. I'm down for that kind of stuff. I would rather have to get to round 40 using an unpack-a-punched weapon, unupgraded weapon, no perks, than have to do an Easter egg. I just don't like doing Easter eggs. I also wish PhD didn't make it to where my screen still got distorted, but I get it. I understand why it's the way it is. I won't complain too much, just a healthy amount, alright? I never like to be the complainer. I'm happy the community pretty quickly turned around on their viewpoints on this. Alright, here's our guy. While their heads are open. It's way harder, I feel like, to get the crit kills. Now we are actually, we're melting him right now because we have insta-kill. I was like, you know, my damage doesn't feel that bad right now, but if I had, like, a proper gun, he'd be just dead. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be like, maybe once I'm on camera and I'm seeing it myself, I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe I was wrong. We're gonna throw a decoy here, I think. Give us just a moment to breathe. Kill these guys, and I really do want the Abomination out of my game. It's also hard to, like, get the crit on him in general. There we go. And that's the first one, man. Only gets harder from here. Only gets harder from here. Let us go Pack-a-Punch. We don't have that open yet. Ugh. Let's go Pack-a-Punch, shall we? We're going to end with a Pack-a-Punch as well. I need to permanently unlock the Chopper Gunner. That way, my first perma unlock was for Aether Shroud, because I wanted my Get Out of Jail Free card. I value it so incredibly much. But then now I want Chopper Gunner because I want to be able to exfil whenever I want without having to, like, make sure I have, you know, we're having to make sure, like, that I have a Mangler or whatever. And I know you can do it without, obviously, but you can't deny it. Getting to do it for free is better than having to work for it, you know? It's like, you know, if everyone... my joke. I'm gonna peek behind the camera, but the joke I wanted to make there, getting things for free, being a content creator, because content creation is stereotypically so easy, but I want to make a joke like, you know, you get things for free, become a content creator, but, you know, not everyone can do it. But I stand by it. Look, the only reason I made this channel was because I've told the story. It's been a long time since I told the story, actually. The reason I made this channel. I am a poor individual, so I really wanted Black Ops 3 on PC, because I love Black Ops 3. I've always loved zombies, and I really wanted to play it. And I told myself, the only way I'm getting Black Ops 3 is if I make something out of it. So I buy Black Ops 3. First night, I do the Origins Easter egg, which was a really big deal to me, because while I knew I was, like, good at zombies, I'd never actually done the Origins Easter egg solo, I'm pretty sure. Like, never. So I did it, and I thought on that. And I was like, you know, I used to love watching, like, 2-box challenges, everything like that. I used to love all this. I feel like I just don't see that kind of thing anymore on YouTube. So I just started making content. I started doing custom maps. I started making the content, and you know, it worked out. But it was kind of just, I saw an opening. I thought, you know, I'm not the best at zombies, but you know, I do enjoy playing it. And yeah, I've always loved talking. I've always been a big public speaker. I used to do like kind of theater style competitions, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I've always been that kind of person who likes making goofy voices, likes making people laugh. Humor is what I always have considered, you know, one of my best traits. I think it's one of the most important traits in life is being able to make people laugh, being able to ease tension, right? So I try my best. Lately, I've been out of the groove a little. That's just me being honest. I felt a little out of the groove lately. I felt a little, you know, not insanely inspired. But for the first time, and I say this a lot every time I come back, but for one, I've been pretty, besides surgery, I've been consistent with uploads lately. Let me just throw that out there. I've had mouth surgery, boys. Like, you know, like, root canals aren't the worst thing in the root. I've had a root canal. I unfortunately was not taught very well dental hygiene as a kid. I've talked about this before in videos. But so I've had to deal with the repercussions of that as I grow up. Even though I have good dental hygiene now, there's still damage that was done, and you know, it has to be repaired. And sometimes damage that was done, despite taking care of it, ends up flaring up at later points, etc., etc. This time I was actually getting a root canal redone, so it wasn't just one appointment getting it done and then a crown fitting. They had to go in, like, drill back into the tooth, put in medicine, seal it up, then go back in, drill back in, refill it temporarily, and then now I'm gonna have to go and get like a crown fitted again, and it's an expensive process. If you don't know, root canals are like, oh man, root canals are like 3K, and then the crowns are like 1.5K. They're brutal. They're brutal money-wise. You know, I'm very, very fortunate that my wife's job gives us pretty okay health insurance and dental insurance, because man, we went into a lot of debt in 2020, like several $1,000s of debt getting me some dental work done, and we're still paying on that. Like it's brutal. It's brutal, man. The debt in America, it's brutal. It's brutal. But so it's not fun to talk after a root canal, even like for a few days, because while you might think you don't have much pain, you start talking, all of a sudden you just have that soreness, and it sucks, and it's not fun. Another thing I'm concerned about with uploads is, for my wife and I's anniversary, we are going out of town, so I'm hoping I can get enough videos recorded ahead of time to where we can easily cover that. My main goal, if I miss some uploads on Apollo Sunbound, is what it is, but I actually care more about not missing uploads on that channel, funnily enough, even though this is the bigger channel, because I just enjoy that channel more. And like, I feel like that's the end goal for every like video gaming content creator, is to just have a variety channel. Like, I care significantly. Getting this channel to 1 million subscribers would be less interesting to me than getting like Apollo Sunbound at 10,000. I would care a lot less about, and not because I don't love COD Zombies. I do love COD Zombies, which is why I maintain both channels, right? And why I'm looking to get into that habit and building those habits and developing that, etc., etc. It's just that being able to play whatever you want is obviously better than only being able to play a certain genre of games, no matter how much you love that game. Because, you know, like, you might think of your favorite food. Think of your favorite food. Imagine you aren't Osmongold, and then imagine having to eat it every single day. You're probably going to get tired of the food, because variety is the spice of life. Simple as that. I've always loved COD Zombies, but I won't lie. During part of times where I've not uploaded, it's because like I couldn't make myself play this damn game. Because the thing is, I've got to at least be vaguely entertaining while I record. And there'd be times where I recorded, and videos I uploaded where I record, I'm like, man, this is so uninspiring. It's going to do crap, and it did do crap. And that's just kind of the reality of it. I didn't mean to use that. Also, man, I can't wait for all the people, because Black Ops 6 is kind of popping off, for all the new people like seeing this video and then being like, man, this guy just yaps. Looking forward to those comments, because I got some on the other ones. And it's all, that's why I like having this, unironically, why I like now making content more than whenever I was bigger. Because I would get like, I don't know, on a bad video like 15k views, 12 to 15k, and then on a really good video maybe like 70, 80k, with a few getting like a few 100k, right? I think we've got a good bit of views on like that Origins video. I just wanted to play Origins or Origin Public Lobbies. I can't remember. Regardless, I don't mind criticism. Like, hey, you know, maybe your mic or your video quality, or maybe, you know, talk about, like, that's fine. Sometimes the teacher's on the edge of being annoying rather than helpful. But constructive criticism is an important thing. Being able to humble yourself and say, yeah, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Let's always work on improving, right? That's the thing. Whenever someone's like, bro, this guy yapping, he don't shut up. Hey, bro, can you stop talking for a bit? I'm trying to watch the gameplay. Like, man, this guy, there's a difference there. Then you're just insulting, and then boom, shadow ban. It's like the Parks and Rec scene. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Gone. Yeah, I see one comment. I don't care if it's someone who's been watching the channel for forever. If you're an a-hole, I'm not having you here because I pride myself on my community being pretty dang awesome, man. I like, how do I word this without being parasocial? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. You guys are super nice. And I'm not asking for you guys to praise me. I'm asking you guys just to not be, you know, a-holes. Don't insult me just for talking. If you need to say, like, there's a difference there. Right? Like, yeah, maybe think about something more interesting to talk about. That's still a harsher way to word it, but at least it's something rather than, bro, just yapping. It's like, chill. That's what we're all doing, man. Nothing wrong with talking a little. I hate it. I hate that culture of, I mean, it's a meme, right? I do it myself. Like, some people don't do it as me. Some people are, like, serious of, like, man, this guy just needs to shut up and stop talking. And they use, like, these slang to justify, you know, just vitriol. Vitriol. All right, fine. Beat him with a hammer. I love that Northern Lion clip. All right, fine. Beat him with a hammer. Let's kill him. I love it. Man, what an idol. But things are looking up, man. I think things are good. I think things have been good. I think things will be good, and I'm happy to be here. And I've always said, I don't care if there's only 5 of you guys watching. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing what I do. Consistently, different story, but I try to always be a beacon of hope and positivity. I mean, even if I was having some criticisms at the beginning of the game, which, again, I was in a worse... This is why look, I'm a gamer first and foremost. After those first 2 videos, I grinded. I learned the maps. I know what I'm doing to an extent now, because that's how I enjoy playing the games, right? I hate first going through maps. So I was in a bit more of a negative mood, and I addressed that in the video. But hey, I didn't upload the million views tutorial. Not that there's anything wrong with this, because God knows I used them. That's just not the style of content I make. I just don't make tutorials. So for my style of content, I needed to just learn the game. I needed to not focus on commentary. I needed to sit down, buckle up, and just learn the game, which is what I did. I've not been using any double XP codes or anything, which is why my level's not insanely high. I also am still playing other games, because if I just no life grind it, I'm gonna burn out on it, and that's gonna suck. So I've been doing it in moderation, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. Taking a lot of damage here. We do have Jug, so we don't have increased armor. We do have increased damage mitigation. In fact, if you see, if I get hit once I'm at full health, I'm not gonna take very much damage. So I have one that increases my health from 250 to 300, but then I also take less damage while I have armor. I think I might prefer the one where I don't know. At first, I thought I might prefer the one where your armor has more durability, because I'm like, how often do you go down with armor? But then I would notice some times where I was really low and I still had armor. So I don't know, like, what the better limiter there is. I will say, if you're on controller, change the armor behavior to not fill all, but fill 1. Because I noticed myself, man, the ammo in these things is kind of brutal. Maybe it's just because I'm, like, wasting it, but... because I noticed myself losing a lot of ammo plates because it would fill it whenever it was just barely gone. And armor plates, not ammo plates, that can be a little bit rough in the late game. Loot key, you guys want to do it? I guess we can. Alright, quick. We're in first person already. We do have Rampage Inducer on, so it'll be a little sketchy to in the middle of the round. Let's see, what do we got? Middle 43, X43X. This is going to be very unintriguing comment. Which commenter is already unintriguing? I'm ahead of you, chatter. Commenter. I don't live stream. I don't want to have to deal with you guys in real time. What was number 43? I hope it was 43 because that's what I'm sticking with. X43X. X43X. Move in here. What is our second number? I have a second gun, right? Yeah. Okay. Not that I need it. I'm just hoping. I'm not actually even going to use it. X4355. X4355. And then we run into here. X4355. X4355. I hate having to do this. And then 40, 43, 55. 40, 43, 55. 40, 43, and 55. I hate the FTDS on this map, but on Terminus it's just open. Genuinely, I like Liberty Falls more, but not having Elemental Pop, Deadshot, or the Vault easily accessible is so incredibly frustrating to me. Also, I've noticed in... Wish I could... Wait, have I taken it down? Oh yeah, Perkaholic down, duh. I don't really care for this gun, but I suppose I can use it. I have gold. I'm going for gold assault rifles, actually. A lot of people are saying to go for gold pistols first because they're harder. To which I think Treyarch's going to nerf it. I think Treyarch's going to make it easier. So I don't know why I would... Also, I got to readjust here. Painful time incoming. Ooh, I got to figure out what my chair hurts my tailbone. It hurts for like a few seconds after I adjust, and it's like a wave of relief. It's got to be something with the way I'm sitting, but it's only this chair that does it. Anyways, I I think Cherrick's gonna make it easier because having people have been complaining about how hard it is. If they don't, you still have to do it regardless. It doesn't matter if you do it first or last, but if there's a chance. Oh my god! Holy. What a jump scare. Oh my. I jumped. I felt. That was fear. That's why I don't play horror games. Oh my god. My body hurts now from how much I just jumped. That might be the single most scared I've ever been in a video. Oh my. Oh, dude, that was horrible. That was horrible. 36 minutes, we're feeling around 26. I'm getting out of here. No, sorry, not for me. We have 66. I could upgrade this to purple, or I can just build my chopper gunner, call it a day. And let me tell you, chopper gunner's looking really nice because I'm gonna have to take an. What is it for hard attacks? Is it aspirin? No, aspirin. Is it? Advil is ibuprofen. Tylenol is acetaminophen. It's aspirin, right? I have to take a. Is it Bailey? Is that the brand? I don't know. I'm not old enough. Hopefully that's not some weird form of jinxing myself there, me saying that. Man, that one gets the blood pumping. That one was a little scary. Also, I'm sorry I was more scatterbrained this episode. It's because the first episode I've been back since I've like learned everything, so I wanted to be able to like show it all off, but that does result in me losing my focus a little bit. So it's like the Kanye clip where it's like, that's what I need to tell you guys. And there's a noise like, what is that? And like, well, anyways, and he just goes on in a different conversation. There's a big meme. I used to be a big Kanye head before. Well, let's just say after Kim, before 22 Jump Street. Somewhere in that range, I wasn't a big fan of him. I don't know if he's on the road to redemption yet, but maybe he is. Maybe he is. Look, he is something separating art from the artist. But I don't know. I don't like watching TV shows with people who pee in corners. Feels a little weird, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, well, how do I make a joke about House of Cards without being like, without saying things that I just don't want to say? There's a joke. I used to like that show. That was a good. I love. Dangerous thing to say the day before the election, but I do love political shows. Dude, I talk about politics on the Variety channel. Video's going up today, and I'll just tell you the gist of it. It was very hard getting to this gist, and it's that I think that as long as you're voting for someone and you have the intentions of all Americans in your heart, you want the best for all Americans, that's good. If you're voting because you truly believe that is the correct, if you're voting for whatever candidate you vote for, if you're voting for that candidate because you truly believe that is the best path for all Americans, including the people on the other side of the aisle, Godspeed. But if you're voting because of hate for a specific group, and that's both sides of the aisle, you know, I think I think that's not great. So that was the main gist of it, but man, it was scary to get there. Woo, sweating a little bit. Don't go watch the Balatro video. I'm gonna have my wife watch it before and be like, you think I went too far? I felt like I was pretty tame, but I never know nowadays. Man, you know, maybe there's no Balatro video going up. That's all I'm gonna say. Who knows? Who knows what way the streets will turn? Fun fact about Rampage Inducer: it does still work during the exfil time. We do have 7,500 points. However, I don't particularly need to upgrade my gun to purple tier. I just don't care that much about the damage. I mean, it's only one more round, right? So I'm not insanely worried. I just want to be able to build the chopper gunner. I mean, I have like what, 3 Get Agile free cards, 2 Aether Shrouds, 1 Gobblegum. Open you, buy chopper gunner. The Mangler Cannon also works great, but I mean, look, they're both. Well, in that case, then, let me just use this. One dropped by Link. He's gonna see it. The reason why I got silent is because I just built one and then immediately one dropped. Haha, screw the content creator, right? Take down the Abomination. Take down everything. How do I know if the round changes? Okay, well, we're not gonna be able to hit those guys. I'm so happy they made it on a rooftop for the expo, by the way. Otherwise, the Mangler would just be objectively better. Because the Mangler's really good. I am in... how do I word that? I don't love spam of elite enemies at high rounds, but I also don't think you should be infinitely able to, like, farm elite enemies for Mangler Orms and just have that be the entire end game, right? Like, that's obviously not good either. We don't have armor. I need to reapply my armor because we don't have damage reduction without the armor. And another Mangler? How even? Now, Manglers count as zombies for the round, by the way. So you have to beat Manglers in the round. Abominations do not. Abominations will carry over through rounds. I believe the same kind of thing with the Marble and everything. There's a loot key, I'm aware, but we're about to end the game, so... How? I shot you with a chopper gunner. I don't even need a hand. I don't even need to deal with you. You are so small on my radar right now, Senior Abomination. We're going to pop an Aether Shot here just so I can actually proc the exfil, pretty please. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough to open the zip line from here to here. But it's not a big deal because you can also get up the roof really easily just by going through here as long as you have this open. And you can buy this and ascend. Now, ideally, you come over here, you have this open, you just jump up on the roof, and you're here as well. Either way works. Very, very easy to exfil on this map. I like being on this side of the map, trying to stall out a little bit, because if the helicopter comes in more and you're on this side, the chopper gunner spawns on this side, which makes it easier to shoot the zombies over here. But if it spawns on the other side, then it... I was like, why did it cancel? Yeah, it's easier to shoot zombies. If you're on the other side, at the end of it, you can actually hit your own exfil chopper. And I don't know if it was related, but I shot the exfil chopper one. You know, we'll test it. I don't care. I'm pretty sure you can down your own exfil chopper. Like, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Take down all the zombies. All the zombies are dead. Maybe not. Maybe it was just bad timing. Okay. I'm going to say that we cannot take down our own exfil chopper then. Easy enough. Oh, wait. No, we still have a zombie remaining. Where? It better not be an abomination. I'm going to be so... Where? Zombie, hello, I'm on a time limit here. Hello? It's a vermin. Vermin. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'll wait. I'll hold a minute. Let's see the exfil success screen. I feel like playing as Weaver. I have the zombie Weaver skin unlocked, but I don't like playing it as much because I play third person most of the time. I just don't like seeing it, right? It's kind of ugly. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good night, everybody, and take it easy.